Okay. Well, you know what? Oh, I guess I already mentioned in the description of that one video. Oh, I didn't press that. Oh. Yeah, I did press that, sorry. They don't update the button prompts don't get updated with how you change your controller bindings. That's odd. But anyways, that wasn't the thing that I have to press to change the HUD mode. But anyhow, I already mentioned in the description of that one video where I was complaining about how a particular song seemed to have drums in only one ear. I checked on that, and I conferred with other people, and they do also notice it. At least if I mention it. So I'm not alone in that. How do I get over there? Okay, that's weird. Also, you can't have a checkpoint next to you? Come on. I guess it's a checkpoint not too far. But yeah. Apparently that's just really a thing in that song. It just happens to have drums in one ear. I don't know why. And it's a professionally mixed song and so on. Did no one notice? Is it on purpose somehow? I don't see why it would be on purpose. I find it extraordinarily grating. This also applies to another song. Concept of Love Passion Mix by one of my favorite artists, Hideki Naganuma. But somehow, they just... Okay, how in the world do I... Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. Had I picked up the... I think I know how I have to do this. But yeah, that particular song just happens to have a hi-hat or something similar in just one ear. Just the right ear. Throughout a good portion of the song. There must be some crazy skips or something you can do with this speed boost here, by the way. No, it's after this part, isn't it? But yeah, I've never seen another person acknowledge this, but to me it's extremely noticeable and annoying. And I can't imagine that such an artist would just accidentally do that, but I have no idea. But also, the people I've spoken with also don't find it as noticeable or annoying as I do, which is odd, because to me it's extraordinarily loud and obvious. Contra doesn't really feel right here. Web is funny, but doesn't seem especially fitting. Even if color-wise, kind of. This fits, again, color-wise, but not really thematically. I guess this one seems the best. It is oil. Okay, anyhow. An ultimate stage for real this time. Oh boy. Oh, this way. Is this a... We already did this stage, didn't we? Is this a modification of another stage? Like, do you have to get more gems somewhere or something at this point? Because I'm certain we did this stage already in this playthrough, right? Did they take the geometry and then put stuff in different places in it? Oh man, you have to get this quickly for it to not lose you time, I feel like. I guess I need to start off and just find where these darn gems are. I feel like I'm kind of baited to go off to the right where that time travel is. But we can take matters into our own hands too. There is a time travel here. Okay, the game's kind of telling me it wants me to go this way, but I have so many places I can go. That did not really make much progress for me. Also, hello, treasure box. I don't remember how I got around here last time especially well. Is the end in the same place as before? Okay, so here we go. This is one spot we want to be in. Okay. And then from here, I need to get to that other gem. The question is naturally how. So far, this doesn't feel meaningfully different than the other stage I did, though. This wasn't in the challenge update, I don't think. I thought this was a lot more recently that I did this stage. Okay, grab this thing, and then I just... Hold on. What? This does feel very straightforward. In a strange way. Guess I'm not saving much time. Yeah. This is a really bouncy marble for how heavy it is. I wonder if there were many real objects in the world that have the properties that this marble has, between being as heavy as it is, but also bouncy as it is. I have a hard time imagining it. It isn't an objection or anything. Just an amusing little observation. I'm not really sure how you'd want to pick up that time travel there. It would save you a lot of time if you could actually go the wrong way deliberately. But I don't really know how you would pull that off. Oh, the route that takes you through the thing. Come on. Basic movement. Yeah, I have to be missing something here. This feels kind of exactly like what I had already did. Although it feels like the route I'm taking is basically the same too, although I don't know if the gems are in the same spots in reality. Thank you. Hey! Okay, I was not looking closely enough. But there are stupid ridges on these things that make it actually harder to jump off them than if they were not covered with railings. I have no doubt there's some crazy shortcut you can take in this stage to get a really good time. One of the things that is fun about this game is that a lot of the time, what you can do to get a really good time is not merely execute well. There are some stages that are more like that. But a lot of the time, to get a really good time, you need to also be clever to find a way around. It just obviates much of the stage, which may very well be difficult to pull off anyhow, so you still have the element of execution and everything. Ah! Come on. Like, we end in the same spot, I know that for certain, in this stage compared to last time we were here. I don't know how much more I want to put more time into trying to get a better time on this. Let me at least... I was kind of weird having penultimate level be this, that feels like a repeat of something. But either way, so there's the treasure box. Question is, how do we want to pick that up? Come on. One thing that does also kind of strike me as odd in this stage is it kind of feels like basically everything you can do here leads you in the same places. It doesn't feel like one route is really necessarily better than the other. Although going up that way doesn't seem like the right way. That'll take me back to where I was. It's not even that much of a maze. Because the forks each just take you to the same place, as far as I can tell. So I'll try to pick up that time travel efficiently. Thinking a little bit about how I want to get to the treasure box here. Could have perhaps just gone and picked up that time shovel right there, though, without much fanfare. That would have worked. Okay, how am I relative to the... treasure box right now? Where is the treasure box? Is it up above? Appears to be, that's a problem. That's not where you need to be. Relative to said treasure box. Oh, good time travel, thank you. Oh, wrong button. I'm not too torn up losing a little bit of time on my gold run right now, because I feel like it was just ultimately like a regular run. Where did I come from? Where did I start this stage? I cannot tell. I can't find it. It is up there. Do you ever manage to invert the gravity compared to that? I guess that's not necessarily the only way of doing things. I hate you so much, Ridges. These things are actually so much more annoying to navigate than they would be otherwise. If there wasn't the ridge on the edge of every platform. It dares to be even a little thin. Okay, so I guess we can go backwards here. Reactivate this checkpoint. So going backwards with this will allow me to do something, at least. I'm not sure how well it will work ultimately, but it's an idea. I can't reactivate the checkpoint here though, can I? I don't think that's really how the game works, unfortunately. No. That part is annoying. So what I'm thinking is, I can probably just... that. Wasn't sure how many tries that would take. Yeah, kind of anticlimactic, but I don't really feel like there's much to do with that stage. Also, I have a lot of these. I can't tell this apart from the other blue, flowy, glowy marble designs. Seriously, which one was the one I just unlocked? No? 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 which one was it? Oh, no, I never mind, I equipped the thing. That works fine. Okay, next time I guess we'll head to the last stage. Oh, haven't we done this before? Man, I thought we were gonna have a new stage to finish with. And when I say finish, we do have one more thing to do after this, at least, so we'll see. Alright, see you then, where we go to a repeat final stage. Oh, well, kind of anticlimactic, but yeah. You already had a grand finale in Chapter 6, I guess, the really long stage I did not decide to get a diamond on.